So, we've bought one of those VEVOR diesel heaters. Yeah, I know. I've seen all the adverts, I've seen all the jargon. Most of it's from America, most of it's from other places in the world that don't experience temperatures like the UK does. And also, like the UK has proper garages, like just brick, no insulation, no insulated roofs, just tin roofs, even wooden roofs or plywood roofs, stuff like that. Let's see if it actually works in the UK. Let's give it a true test. Let's see if I can sit here without a jumper on and a t-shirt, not going t-shirtless. It depends how hot it is. If it is really hot, I might be just in shorts, but let's see how it goes. Right, so what we have here is, can you just see? So we've plugged into the exhaust port and that goes outside, what we've just wired. And then you've got the intake port just there that we're going to wire in a second, which you will see. So hopefully all goes to plan and we can fill her up and power her on. So we have bought a nice power pack for her. So I'll send the link to where we got that from, which is adequate enough. And put a nice plug socket this side of the garage with some USB and USB-C plugins so we can charge things on here when we're doing stuff in the garage and stuff like that, which was fun because we haven't got no power on this side of the garage, so now we have, so that should all work. And we've got this funky hose that we got with it that we'll probably plug into there, put on there and send to a nice bracket here or something to go here so it blows onto the seated area, the central point of the garage anyway, so that's where you want the heat being diverted to. And obviously the tube itself will warm up as well and send some heat out, so we'll see how it all goes. I'm going to fill up the diesel as well, put it on. I've made some nice brackets and tapped them onto the wall. Well, I had some nice brackets made by a good friend of mine, so that's all nice and solid on the wall now. So we shouldn't have any problems with that. It's got a bit of an air gap as well to let air circulate around and stuff like that. So yeah, let's carry on. Woo! So, next bit of the show, we need to put the air duct in to the actual diesel side of things. We've put the filter on. I think it is just basically some holes drilled into a plastic case. I don't think there's anything actually inside it. So there's not actually any gauze or anything like that to filter. I think it's just to stop big chunks getting thrown in. So maybe that's an upgrade for another day, that we actually put a filter on it, like a proper one. So yeah, if you're creating dust or making dust, it'll actually not get pulled in by that. So we might upgrade that filter to like a 5 micron filter or something along those lines. So Jubilee clips are 7mm. So let's pop a Jubilee clip on and see where this bad boy goes to. That's a bit crap, isn't it? But we do have a nice hole already drilled. We have a nice hole already drilled here, so we're going to use that for that, I think. Nicely put it down near a pen guard. So let's get the bracket out of the box. So I'm hoping you can see a little bit, maybe not. My shoulder is quite fat, I'm sorry. So it doesn't actually come with the right size P-clips, they crush. So what I'm going to do is use the P-clip that it comes with, not use the clamping side. So it will just be the back side. So it'll just be like a groove to sit in. And then I'll pick one up when I'm next in the hardware store. Oh, I said hardware store. There we go. Like that. That can then clip in there. Like that. That holds it steady. Should be perfect. So that is the air intake in and the diesel heater. The actual exhaust, which is the main one. These things are dangerous when you don't actually think about it. So putting this in without putting any sheathing round, and that also fit a CO meter. You don't want any carbon dioxide coming into your work area, because that will be horrible. So there we have the exhaust. Exhaust is done, air intake's done, that's all safe. The exhaust I've double checked, I've gone around and tightened everything. As you can see from this picture up here, or this picture on the screen, ooh, we've fitted the exhaust outside, so that's done. Now I need to top up this bit here to put fuel in. So we have got red diesel we picked up for the marina. So let's give it a wipe down and let's top it up. Now that is all fitted. So we have a nice little remote here that you get, just a basic thing, just on and off, plus or minus. So it would be nice to get that on as well. I think we should do that now. What do you reckon? I think we should do that now. Right, so use the Jubilees supplied. So I do say this is a bit crap. I do say this is a bit rubbish. So whenever you want to tighten something up, it's always inside the housing. They just extended things that little bit. It'd be much better, much easier to work on. Let's use a screwdriver. You can see you're struggling with a screwdriver as well. Daft, innit? But oh well. It was only 90 quid. Alright, so that's that one on. So then let's see where this can go to. Oh, matron. Quite extendable. So yeah, we can get to where we want to go to. So I think we'll go there. We just need to make a little bit of plywood. Hello again. And then that goes on there. That goes up there. And then that gets nicely tightened up like that. There we go, we're nearly ready to fire up. But I think it needs to go there, doesn't it? So I need to put 2 holes in there. 2 holes in there, put a little bracket on there. Easily done. Let's find a bracket. Should be alright. If in doubt, I can always put another one there when I keep putting cups of teas on it. So if it's not strong enough and we do find that we want to put cups of teas on it, I'll put another bracket there. But for now, just to test the system, you lot can get back to your days and watch other videos, obviously on my channel, not others. Right, do I consult the instruction manual or shall we just press go? I think, as it's me, I should just press go. I think I remember where the fire extinguisher is. So, what we can do is we can just press on. And it's already blowing air. It's making a wee bit of buzz. I think you can do that through a microphone, can't you? Still blowing cold. It's only on really low heat though, So let's whack it up. 6 is the highest it can go on heat. Oh, it started banging now. I think we're going to modify that, aren't we? Oh, it's going on the clappers now. Right, so I'm going to leave it for a second. Right, so I'm going to leave it for a bit. We'll come back in a minute. Let's see how long it takes. See down there, look. Let's see if we get through. There you go. See a little bit of smoke. Nothing drastic. So you can hear it working. Welcome back. All installed now, all tightened up, checked. CO alarm is actually in, so carbon monoxide. So I don't want to basically kill myself with this. So it will alarm if the exhaust falls off or if it starts leaking gas. They're quite robust systems, so I don't think it will do, but obviously safety first, let's fit that alarm in. But I do actually enjoy this. This is actually quite nice and comfortable now to sit here. It's not freezing, it's not smoky or getting damp, it's actually warming the place up. So the actual temperature now on the exhaust is 226 degrees. The volts is 12 and it's 15 degrees C in here. When we started we were down at 4, so it's quite good. It gets rid of that cold air. Obviously it's not Bahamas sort of temperature, but it is lovely. This has got no insulation, this garage. It's got just bricks, just single layer bricks, no cavity or anything like that to stop the cold. So it's just an English garage. It's not like one built under your house or anything like that that's got all of insulation built in and everything like that. It is basically just an English garage with 2 doors and then a tin roof. So yeah, it works, it's worth it. We haven't used that much diesel, so we've probably gone down about 1 mil, so that's 1/4 of a litre in 45 minutes, I would have thought. That's obviously starting up as well, so that's starting up from cold, so you use more when you're firing up and just pumping through the system. The click is a bit annoying on it, so I'm going to update the pump, which I've seen loads of videos, we've all seen loads of videos on that, so I'll get a new pump for it, fit that on, and hopefully that'll get rid of that annoying click. But yeah, it's lovely, it's blowing lovely, comfortable. I don't think it uses much power when it's actually running, so it's alright, it's better than an electric heater. So I would recommend it if you've got a brick garage like mine that's got a tin roof. Obviously mine's a 3-car garage, so it's a bit bigger than other people's garages. Smaller garage, it'll heat up a lot quicker, and it'll be lovely to work in, especially when we've got the wiring jobs coming up on the Dutton. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and we'll see you soon. Go back to watching a bit of YouTube.
Grease-stained hands in the fading light, wrenching my fists, another endless night. Chrome and steel, they never talk back, but they shine when I patch the cracks.